comparing, father to son.
Correct.
So that's not that surprising.
Yes. And I know the American League won the All-Star game. Is that correct?
4-3.
Oh, good. That's a good thing.
It didn't take 6.5 hours to do it.
Oh, and the good news is I think we both cheer for American League teams, so I'm happy.
Wait a second. Who do you root for?
I am your arch rival.
Oh, you mean the Red Sox?
There you go. I'm a Red Sox.
Yeah. Well, it's the one that we got to put the rivalry aside.
Yeah, that's the one you. Well, and I mean, I honestly, you know what, Lewis? I watched both the games in London, and even though the Yankees won both games, I thought they were both entertaining. I really, honestly, with you. I don't know what they were putting in the balls, that the runs were so high in both games, but I like
extra dynamite.
I guess so. I know they earlier this week they called out Manfred and said, "Hey, did you guys do something with the balls?" He said, "No, we haven't changed anything." But yet they bought Rawlings baseball. They own it. Major League Baseball owns them. So is it that he's making the balls more juicier for more home runs to get the fans to stay because MLB's attendance is down? That's a question that, I'm sure we can bring up, anytime during the season.
Well, I mean, that has been coming up. I always thought was also was the Wonder Bat.
Well, that too.
Yeah. Because there's been talk about that. Because like in college baseball, I mean, you know how the runs get all scored up. There is no 4-3, 2-1 victories in college baseball. It's always
Correct.
like 12-11, 14-13. I'm waiting to see the day it's going to be triple-digit scores.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. In the bottom of the sixth is 87-76.
Well, and too, Lewis, too, they use aluminum bats, so it's easier.
That's what I'm referring to.
But then, see, that to me, and again, to me, it seems like some of them struggle coming from hitting with aluminum bats to go into wood bats. It seems a lot of a struggle. I mean, do you agree with me when you see that? Do you see a lot of college kids struggle? Okay.
I do. Just watch out that the Major League players don't start using aluminum bats. Oh, boy.
Ooh, geez Louise. That would be interesting.
Well, I think they're going to use robots before they start doing that.
Well, I guess they're going to start using robots as umpires soon. So,
yeah.
There you go.
Which I don't think makes any sense at all.
I agree with you. I totally agree with you.
Supposing the robot has a malfunction, then what do you do?
Yeah, exactly. Well, or if it's a robot or a computer and someone hacks into it, then how are you going to stop that?
I don't think you can.
No, that's what I'm saying. And in all honesty, I don't understand how that's going to work. I really don't. I don't know how that's going to work. And, honestly, too, with humans, some umpires, we all know, some of them are very tight with their strike zone. Others are very loose with their strike zone. It just depends on who it is. So is it going to be always a strong strike zone with these robots? Or is it going to be, are they going to let them hit? Are they going to, let the outside pitches go for balls? Are they going to, and that's the question I think will be answered if they do it. I don't see that happening. It may happen in the next, 10 years. I don't see that happening anytime soon, in my opinion, if at all.
Yeah. I mean, really, I know we're in the 21st century, and I know we were thinking, robots are going to take over the planet and whatnot, and, this might be one indication that they are taking over the sports world. Oof.
Yeah, yep. Well, and then, see, that would be the start right there. They start doing that. Next thing you know, you got robot referees in the NFL and in the NBA, and, that would be the next thing that would.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Robot is being replaced by a robot. Oh, good.
Oh, well, here's my opinion on Joe Buck. He does a very good job in the football booth. He doesn't need to be doing baseball no more. I know his father was a great caller for the Cardinals for so many years, and he just doesn't have his spot. He can't do baseball, in my opinion. He can do baseball. Football, yes. Baseball, no. Him and Troy Aikman are great on Sundays, but he cannot do baseball. It's not no.
Although he started doing baseball first.
That's correct. You're absolutely correct. That's
correct. His love.
So, well, again, he, from his father. So
right,
I guess he just see again, just like that. I guess he, as a broadcaster, thinks, okay, well, my dad did it, I can do it too. And maybe he doesn't, he doesn't really understand that he himself, he doesn't do very well. In my opinion, he doesn't do very well in baseball, football. Yeah.
Well, Marv Allard's boy doesn't do him that well either.
Well, but he's good at basketball, though. I like him in basketball.
Kenny, come on.
Well, I mean, he did a lot of. Like I said, we had that conversation when you first called my show about Reggie Miller and the Knicks. So I know. I think he's good at basketball. I don't know about anything else. I think he calls basketball games very well.
And again, I think he did beat me out in broadcasting school, so I guess that does say something.
Well, that could be true too. That's true.
He beat me out in the auditions.
Right.
Yeah, and they said, "Oh, you'll never broadcast again." Yeah, surprise, people.
That is true.
Yeah. At least I got the last laugh, though. Ah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
My, they can only hear me now. Sucker.
So I will say this, though. Going into the second half of the year, your Yankees are going to do very well. I don't think you guys need Stanton. I know he's hurt. I don't think you guys need him. You guys are.
See, that seems to be our Achilles heel. Every team has got one, but Stanton seems to be ours. He's so injury prone.
Well, but he was injury prone when he was in Miami before Jeter traded him to the Yankees.
And he brought his injury prone over here.
Yeah, exactly. So like I said, to me, the nucleus of that team is Sanchez and Judge. I think those two guys, with the Yankees building around those guys, and you got guys like Gardner who have been there for a long time, and you got Edwin Carson you guys brought in. So that all, that's great that you guys bring those guys in and you're building around those young guys. And that's
don't forget Torres.
And Torres as well. See, to me, the Yankees and the Red Sox too have gone to younger guys. Like the Red Sox have Betts and Benintendi and guys like that. So it's not the old, let's go buy the highest, biggest free agent. They're not doing that no more. They're building their young guys, which is a good thing to see, because you have a team like the Rays who play in our division who can't do stuff like that. They can't.
They're making a comment about Mookie Betts, saying that that he's not a household name that he should be. I was hearing something in one of the articles from ESPN. He is the reigning MVP in the American League, and yet I think it was the GM that said, why isn't Mookie like a bigger household name?
That's kind of interesting. I don't know why he wouldn't be a bigger household name than he is. So that's interesting.
Not for nothing. I thought everybody in the Red Sox was a household name.
Well, well, not everybody, but yeah, most of them are.
Yeah. The Red Sox are crying out loud.
Well, yeah. We're having a tough year. That's all I'm going to say about that.
I know. World Series hangover.
Yep. Yeah. We played so well a year ago, won over 100 games, and this year we win 2 in a row and we lose 4 games. Or we win 1 and lose 5.
What happened?
Well, we don't have the bullpen help that we did last year. We lost Joe Kelly to the Dodgers. Kimbrel, he's gone. So there goes.
Yeah, Kimbrel.
8th inning guy. Your closer goes bye-bye. Our starting pitching has not been great either. What's up, guys, on Facebook? They haven't been great either. And then, some nights, Lewis, we hit well, and other nights we can't find we can hit the broadside of a barn. So, it just depends, on what the night, what's going on. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're trying to find your niche this year. I mean, because you had it last year and last few years, and this year you can't even take a stick at it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't understand it either. In all honesty, I don't get it either. But they, it's going to be one of those years where if we make the wild card, we'll be lucky. Because right now we sit outside the wild card spot. So
yeah, the closest race is actually the NL Central.
Correct.
Even though it's a sham.
Well, in my opinion, I hope Milwaukee. I hope the Brewers win that division. It sure would be nice not to see Chicago win it every year like they do, or almost every year like they do. It would be nice to see them, win that division, the Brew Crew in Milwaukee.
Yes. The Brew Crew.
So what? Real quick, Lewis, what's your take on Melvin Gordon?
You mean if he doesn't get a new contract signed, like I'll be seeing you.
That's basically what he basically told the Chargers today. I want a new contract or I want to trade. Yeah.
Happens every year though with a certain player. We see this every year, not with just him, but other players. We saw it last year with Pittsburgh. Look, why are you stalling in the first place? Sign the contract and let him play instead of dragging on this ridiculous tug of war, and you're going to lose him. Just do it already.
Exactly. Yeah.
What are you waiting for?
Well, I really think, Lewis, in all reality, it started with Le'Veon Bell.
That's what I'm referring to.
Everyone's following, his motto is, okay, he didn't get paid by Pittsburgh. He should have got paid by Pittsburgh, in my opinion.
Yes.
He shouldn't be and no offense, I know you're a Jets fan, but he shouldn't be in New York. He should be in Pittsburgh, signed. Same thing with Antonio Brown. They should find a way to stick with the team. But again, see, that's the whole thing is players don't – it's not that way anymore. There's no unity in sports anymore. It's wherever I can get the highest buck, I'm going to go. And that's for God's sakes, that's what's happening to basketball. It's, okay, let's get together during the off season and let's go create a super team somewhere, just like they've done. I mean, with Kawhi Leonard now in L.A., I don't want to go there unless you get Paul George. Okay? And then LeBron finally got Antonio Davis out there. I don't know why no one wants to go out there and play with him. And now Russell Westbrook just got traded. I just got a notice on my ESPN app. He just got traded to the Rockets.
Yep,
so that's interesting. Okay, so there's another team that's going to be super in the NBA this year.
Yeah. All right, Brady, I know you got somebody coming, so I'll just take my leave.
All right. You want me to keep you on? You want to keep listening?
I got some other calls to make. But try to call my show Saturday if you can.
I will do that.
All right, Brain, thanks.
You're welcome, sir. Have a good night.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that was Lewis. He's a good guy. He's called my show a bunch of times. And to answer your question, Adam, yes, AB was a cancer, but he should still be in Pittsburgh. What's up, guys? On Facebook, by the way, I'm kind of here. What's up, guys? Waving everybody hello. How are you guys doing? Thank you guys for watching me on Facebook Live. I do appreciate it. I'm waiting, guys, now for there you go. Okay, guys, I think I have my caller online. Is this Ms. Nomi Bosques?
Yes, this is I.
How are you this evening? Thank you for joining me.
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing good now that I get a chance to talk to you.
Nice.
So how is everything going?
Everything's great. There's a lot of really awesome things that are going on, a couple fight offers out there that we've accepted. And
nice.
There's a lot to be excited about.
Good, very good. So how is training going well?
Yes, we pretty much train all the time, so it's just a part of my life. We're always. I've recently started doing some strength and conditioning with a new coach, so I really think that I really feel that it's taking my my conditioning